We are all set, Captain. You are ready to go.
Okay. Sakura. Deleted always. சரி ஓகே. Imo. Player out of. சரி சரி ப்ரோ. இன்னும் சும்மா அவ்வளோதான் போக போகிறேன். இருங்க இன்னைக்கு ரீசெட் ஆகிருக்கும்ல, அதை வர வெயிட் வைக்கிறோம். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பை எக்ஸ்சேஞ்ச் 20 days 30 days. ஓகே, நம்ம இதுக்கு தான் வெயிட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். ஓகே போ ஜிம்மி கரெக்டாக இருக்கு 5 ஒன்று தெரியாது. அவ்வளோதான். ஆத்மத்திர ஓகே. நாற்பத்தி 4 ஆல்ரெடி 32 76 ஸ்பின்னுக்கு போயிருக்கு. 14 ஸ்பின்னு மட்டும் சேர்த்துட்டோம்னா ஃபினிஷ். 14 ஸ்பின் தான் கைஸ். 14 ஸ்பின்னா டெய்லியும் கமிஷன்ஸ் இருக்கு. இன்னும் 5ஆம் தேதி தான் நமக்கு ரீசெட் ஆகும். 5க்குள்ள 240 100 பிரமோஜம் எடுத்துக்கலாம். ஸ்பின்னு கிடைக்கும். ஆனால் இன்னும் 12 ஸ்பின்னு வேணுமா? 12 ஸ்டோரி ஒரு 5 நாள். வரும் பார்த்துக்கலாம். ஒரு 300 வச்சுப்போமே கணக்குப்படி. எப்பயுமே 10 குறையுதே, பார்த்துப்போம். இருக்கு கேத்ரின் கிட்ட பேச சொல்றாங்க. போட்ல ஏறணும்னா ஏறதுக்கு பேசிட்டு வெயிட் பண்ணு. சேட் பார்க்கல, எனக்கு கம்மியாக தான் போட போறேன். ஒரு இடம் ஓப்பன் ஆயிருக்கு. இன்னொரு விஷயம் சார், நேற்று வந்து வேர்ல்டு டெஸ்ட் போயிட்டு எலப்ட் மட்டும் இங்கே போக பார்த்தேன், தண்ணியாக இருக்குது ஃப்ரெண்ட். அப்புறம் மேலே வந்து இங்கே ஒன்றே ஒன்று அப்புறம் இன்னொரு ஆகிடும்.
Ad Astra Abyssosque. What can I do for you, Trav? Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain of the... Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands.
There
you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right? Oh, is that right? What? The fleet is nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, we can get underway. Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Seems Beidou is the captain of her word.
Of course. There are many things that the captain insists upon. I'm sure...
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations. Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens, or until we meet again, Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Oh, it's kind of hard to say goodbye now.
Well, if that's how you feel.
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma? See, there's no need to get all sappy now.
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. Now that I've delivered my message, I'll be heading...
Okay, thanks for coming all the...
Just following orders. I'll see you...
அவனே எடுத்துட்டு போ.
You finally made it.
எப்படி தான் முடிச்சீங்க?
All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail already. Well, now that everyone's here, we set sail for the land and go.
Anchors away!
எப்பயா முடிக்க போறாளாரா? கேம் போட்டு நாள் ஆகுது. விளையாடி பிரம்மஜம் சார் சேர்த்து வையா, சும்மா விளையாடுவார். இதான் முறை. ஏ போட்டு செலுத்துறானுங்க. போய் துடுப்பு தேயிலை பின்னாடி அப்புறம் இது வாட்ரு நிறையா வச்சிருக்காங்க. வெயிட் ஸ்டோரி ஓடுது. போட்டோம்.
Oh, hi there. So, you finally made it. You sure kept... And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should...
Shush!
You can blame your almighty shogun. The tempests around Inazuma, though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
போட்டு அடி
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them.
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
With any luck, it'll give you a head. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fit. If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you...
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just...
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here. I do have a wanted fugitive on board after all.
Oh, right.
அதுவும் பார்த்துக்க மாட்டான். அதான் அடி விடுவானே.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you...
Fair seas, Captain Beto.
அடி போட்டு ஒரு சென்டென்ஸ் போயிருக்கு.
Now then, first things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
Push-up பண்ணணும்.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low. Are we just gonna walk into the...
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku Decree. You wouldn't be... So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
பாப்போம். நல்லது. எனக்கு access star 2 star எல்லாம் போட்டுரு. ரைடன் அந்த ஷோகன் இருக்கு அடி இப்படி தான் இருக்கு. அதே மாதிரி ரெட்ரோ தாங்க பாருங்க. அங்கே போனால் ரேஸ்ட் ஆகும். இருக்கும் பார்த்தேன். ஜொலிச்சது தான். தோமா கூட இப்போ வந்து
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. You must be new. Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you. Oh, well, I'm sorry. We cannot approve entry for purely personal reasons. So, unless you have a valid reason for visiting in accordance with the rules... My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are their entry papers for your kind perusal.
What? Ugh, take your time.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. Sorry about that.
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome.
So, where do we go next?
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a...
Sheesh. So
இந்த
it
process
is?
மாதிரி சொல்லிட்டு
Well,
இருக்கேன்.
let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, as the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome, not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. I like how you think. Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agent. Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
Please show some proof of identification.
அத்தை வேறு பேத்துறாங்க படிக்கிற வயசுல. ஒரு மேட்ச் போயிட்டு வாங்களேன். 3 மேட்ச் 5 நிமிஷம் தான் ஓடுறீங்க, அப்புறம் என்ன பண்ண சொல்றீங்க? இல்ல ஜி, நான் ஸ்டோரி உள்ள வந்துட்டேன். அப்புறம் கோ கனெக்ட் ஆகாது, பரவாயில்லைங்களா உங்களுக்கு? அதனால தான் நான் டைம் சொல்றேன். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அப்டேட்டே பண்ணல ஒன்றும். நேட்டு வித் எலக்ட்ரான் வருமா? வணக்கம் ஐயா. டாடா. ரைட்டு. எதுக்கு வந்தீங்க? இந்த அப்டேட் தான் சொல்றீங்களா ஜி? இதெல்லாம் எப்பயோ வந்த அப்டேட் ஜி, சீசன் அப்டேட்.
And now you want to apply for residency?
Yes,
ஓ இப்பதான்
please.
பண்றீங்களா
Okay,
நான்
the
பண்ணிட்டேன்
processing fee will be 2 million mora.
passing fees will be 2 million more ஆவா
2 million?
2 million
That's right. 1 million per
1 million
applicant,
per applicant.
which makes 2 million total. Don't worry, you can trust my math.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math as...
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find I'm one face you recognize.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 mora total.
Thank you ever so much, Miss Eureka. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too. How does that sound?
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price down, but...
All right then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
Much obliged.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here!
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. Processing fee is the way some here at the agency see it. The fees are easy money. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here,
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth!
exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend, yes, but when you're the most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is that's how the International Trade Association.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Yep. And essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when you're in...
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. After all, the Radeon Shogun is the most exalted and revered... Huh. I was going to say nothing is said in...
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll give it to you straight.
Really? Wow, the Rito Fixer's better...
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my... Connections come at a high price, you understand?
Not you too.
No. In fact, there's no real... I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's my own personal rule for dealing with situations like this.
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted to you.
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Never mind. Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly struggling to survive.
வைக்க மாட்டாரே அதான பிரச்சனை கேக்க வைக்க மாட்டாங்க
Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out.
correct.
See if there's any way. The head of the association is called Caricio, and he's a good friend of...
சொன்னது பழகிடுச்சு
Why in the world can't I use my permit?
ஜிவி அடுத்த ஐயோ தப்பா சொல்லாதீங்க ஜிவி வேலையில தான் நமக்கு எதுவும் சரியா இல்லை வாழ்க்கைக்கு போலான்னு சொல்லி வாழ்க்கையை பார்க்க போறேன்
Enjoy the blessing of Lesser Lord Kusanali. An Acer blessing now 10% off.
அனிமேவா அப்பா சொல்லாதீங்க.
Oh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth. Ah, good. That's a relief.
என்னது
You need to be careful,
பேசுறாங்க
or
பக்கத்துல
you'll find
phone
yourself
பேசிட்டு.
losing your savings all at once.
We heard the association has been having some difficulties.
இல்லையா
lately.
ரோஸ்
Is
மில்க்
that
குடிப்பா குடிச்சு முடிச்சிட்டு அதாலே போட்டாட்டி.
Yes, left, right.
The Sakoku decree certainly.
But it's not the root cause of our woe. No. What's really squeezing
மில்க்லயே
us
இருக்காதீங்க
Outlander
கொஞ்சம்
merchants'
ஜூஸ்
dry
பாத்தியா
is
நிறைய
those
இருக்கியா
moral
பாதாம் பால்
grubbers from the
milk shake.
Of the three
Um,
commissions,
yeah.
that's the one that
Chocolate.
That's right. They
fruit
impose
mix.
astronomical tax rate. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way.
crystal marrow. What's that?
ரோஸ் மில்க் மட்டும் என்னங்க ரோஸ் போடுறதா என்ன இட்டாக எனக்கு புரியல.
Something that most of us in the association
badam
had never
essence,
heard of
so-
before either. Until the
அவ்வளவுதான்.
new decree. Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth. So,
Pregnant
in order
ஆகணும்
to pay our
சம்பாங்க.
taxes, we began an arduous search for this
தெரியுமே
crystal
அவங்களுக்கு.
marrow.
ஐயோ அதெல்லாம் இல்ல அதெல்லாம் கிடையாது அதெல்லாம் கிடையாது இது
But then we
குங்குமம்
found
பூ
we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves.
குட்டி குட்டி
Now
குட்டியா
there's only one
ஸ்பைசி
vendor who even has it in
ஸ்பைசி
stock.
ஸ்பைசி
We
எடுத்துக்காதீங்க
can't get a hold of it anywhere else.
Isn't that what they call?
அது ஒவ்வொன்று தான் விற்பாங்களே கடையிலே அதிகமா வைக்க மாட்டாங்க.
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice. It's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our We've tried, but this is a nation
அதானா
where the cries of
அதிகமா
a
அதை
few
எடுத்துக்கிறவங்க
struggling
வந்து
merchants
பிரெக்னென்ட்
will
ஆகிறவங்க
never be
மட்டும்தான்.
heard
ஸோ
of.
அதனால வந்து அது நமக்கும் அதுக்கும்
Obtain,
சம்மந்தம் இல்லை
my dear.
விட்டுருங்க போதும் டாபிக்
Awful.
எடுத்துக்க.
What do you think we should do?
இங்க எதுக்கே குங்குமம் பூ வந்துச்சு இப்ப பாதாம் பால் எங்கேயும் உனக்கு நீ அந்த மாதிரி எந்த கடையிலயும் உனக்கு போட்டு தரான் இப்ப எந்த கடையில
But Chris is the head of the association, and even he hasn't had any luck.
அப்ப ஜீவி குங்குமம் போடும் அப்ப ஜீவி குங்குமம் பூ போட்டு தான்
Right.
குடிக்கிறாருன்னு சொல்றேன்.
Besides, I think
Okay. Well, we could try tackling the problem by going to the other party involved.
that vendor.
ஜீவிதா
I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us.
Well, it definitely sounds like.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea.
போடுவேன்
Since you're not
நைட்
affiliated,
மட்டும் போடுவேன்
if I remember correctly, our usual meet.
Got it. We're on the
தூங்குறதுக்கு.
case.
ஆஹா நோ 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 வெயில் காலத்துல இங்க கொளுத்துது. ஆஹா 30 வெயில் காலத்துல வந்து பார்த்தது இல்லையே இந்தியாவை. ஏதோ படி காலத்துல வந்துட்டு அனுபவம் பேச.
I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals?
அது நேட்டிவ் பிளேஸ் சொல்லுங்க.
So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking for
Hero,
trade secret. Got it? You know what trade and secret mean, right?
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's going on
இதோட
here.
ஈரோடு
They're wasting their time. The price is.
Hey, what's your.
Get out of here.
ஈரோடு
Go
இருக்கு
on.
ஸ்டேட்
Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the
ஸ்டேட்ன்ற
first
பாரு
place.
டிஸ்ட்ரிக்ட் இது ஒரு டிஸ்ட்ரிக்ட் ரெண்டு டிஸ்ட்ரிக்ட் ஒண்ணாகிட்டீங்களே.
You're talking to this guy. Good idea. Let's check back in with him.
இப்படி சொன்னா கூட ஏதாவது நியாயம் இருக்கு. கோயம்புத்தூர் பக்கத்துல இருக்க கேரளா அது சிறுசா பார்த்தா உங்களுக்கு பக்கத்துல ஈரோடு தான் பெருசா காட்டும். ஏன்னா அது ரெண்டும் ஒரு டிஸ்ட்ரிக்ட். அதனால கோயம்புத்தூர் ஈரோடுன்னு பெருசு பெருசா காட்டியிருக்கோம். ஜூம் பண்ணா தெரியும். இப்போ எது கூகுள் மாமா பண்ணாரு. கூகுள் என்னைக்கு தான் போய் சொல்லா வருது.
That was quick. You resolved it already?
Actually,
ஏய் இல்லையா ஆனா பைக்குக்குன்னு தனியா ஒரு ஷார்ட் கட் அதெல்லாம் கரெக்டா தான் இருக்கு.
Well,
அது
by all
நம்ம
means,
போற அன்னைக்கு
tell me
மேபி
what
அந்த
you
வழியை
need. I'll
அடைச்சிருக்கலாம்.
help as much. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand.
வீடு கட்டி இருக்கலாம்.
Oh, that guy? I'm
அப்ப
familiar.
என்னைக்கு அப்டேட் ஆச்சுன்னு பாத்தியா?
He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that
வீடு
he
10க்கு
collected on
10
the beach
இல்லாம
just to
5க்கு
get
10
by.
இருக்குமியா?
But he seems to have
எடுத்துரும்.
suddenly shot up in the world recently. I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the International Trade Association.
you're saying he used to be a member of the International Trade Association?
இதோட ஜிவி தான் அந்த
Couldn't
இடத்துல
you
கட்டி
tell when you
வச்சிருப்பாரு.
spoke to
ஜிவி
him?
விட தர பூந்து.
That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business, trading between Leah and... When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of outlanders that ended up stranded on Rito.
ஆமா.
What a bummer.
The International Trade Association was initially very
ஆமாயா
generous to him,
பெருப்பாரிங்க
but over
ஒன்னோட
time, with
போறதுக்கு
decree after decree,
பேசிக்கிட்டே இருக்காங்க.
the
நான் வந்ததுல
association...
இருந்து
So
ஒன்னும்
he
உள்ளே விடல
left
என்ன.
the association and turned his back on
இதோட
you.
நாலாவது ஆளியா இவன்.
I'm sure it's more nuanced
அதான்
than
ஆளையும்
that.
வந்தான்.
I
நாலாவதா
believe
பேசுறதையும்
even the
வந்தான்.
most ungrateful and cold-hearted of people still have some amount of gratitude and warmth left in them somewhere.
Really? Is that a...
Well then, it sounds like you may have found a way in with him.
எப்பா உள்ள விட்ட இல்லையா திரும்பவும் நெகோஷியேட் வித்து திரும்பவும் நம்மள பேச சொல்றானுங்க.
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you. Huh? Where is this
கீழ
coming
உட்கார்ந்து
from?
என்ன பண்றாங்க ரெண்டு பேரும்? ரெண்டு பேரும் கீழ உட்கார்ந்து என்ன ஆனா இனோசமா
Mondstadt?
ஒஸ்டியா
You were talking about... Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't remember the scent of
இத
Mondstadt.
குடுக்க சொன்னா
Oh,
டண்டல்
how
ஏன்னு
it takes
கேட்டான்.
me back. Ah, my hometown, the home of freedom.
It's working!
So, trying. Huh? What is this? What are you up to now?
Just close your eyes already!
You mean the sound of the ocean? Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves, the calls of the merchants. Xiao lanterns. I'm right there at the lantern right. Oh, look at them floating up into the sky.
Yeah.
This guy has a really active imagination. Either that or he really does miss Leela Harbor.
Imagination. ஏதோ இவனோட வீடு விண்டு அர்க்கன்ல இருக்கிற மாதிரி இருக்கிறது ஏதோ இங்க வந்து ஃபீல் நம்மள ஒண்ணொண்ணா கொடுக்க சொல்றானுங்க. நான் நிறைய பார்த்திருக்கேன்.
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart can't take it. You mean the folks from the International Trade Association? Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to the sound of the waves. I like to imagine it's the voice of my hometown, carried across the ocean. I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing just that, but I always hide my face and... Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them and free myself from this anguish?
Well, no one's stopping you, so...
அந்த ஏதோ crystal
They're so
வாங்கிட்டு வா
resilient.
அப்படின்னு. The crystal
None of them had
செய்யறவங்க
anyone
கிட்ட
else to
பேசிட்டு
rely
வா,
on, so
find
I
them.
caved. Those people, they'd make this... All right, I'll tell you the whole story. It's eating me up
Whole
inside,
story,
and I
yeah.
can't take it in.
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed them. I can't show my face there.
ஓ ஒருவேளை ஒருத்தர் நம்ம வந்தாருன்னு
Come on, you scaredy cat. Look, you
Mama.
messed up,
Wow.
but now it's time to make things right. So come on, get it off your chest. What's the deal here?
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru, Keijiro and his companions. They start by overtaxing the merchants, then take the extra crystal marrow they
அதான்
receive
இருக்கும்னு
and
நினைக்கிறேன்.
stockpile. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an
It's plain evil gouging them like this.
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is a tiny fraction of what we take in evidence. You're right. Without conclusive evidence, he will never admit it. Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to the same place. It's always made me suspicious. As it happens, I handed some Mora over to him not long ago. I can show you where he went if you want.
Over.
Really? Well, then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
பண்றான். இதுல இருந்து அனுப்பி விட்டுனுக்குறானுங்களே தவிர
Keijiro! It's him!
After him.
being அப்படியே வாக் பண்ணி பாங்களே
Too close. That's too close. He'll notice us. He's getting further and further away. Let's catch up a little.
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought into line.
Too close. That's too close. He'll notice us for sure. He's getting further and further away. Let's catch up a little.
என்னையா பண்ற
Huh? Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye. If only we made less noise.
ஆமா அங்கதான் இருந்தான்
Keijiro!
ஃபெயில்ட்
It's him!
After him!
ஆயிடுச்சுன்னா ஏன் நமக்கு ரீஸ்டார்ட் ஆகுது? அவன் எதுக்கு அந்த மாதிரி சொல்லணும்? நம்ம ஒரு வாட்டி கூட மாட்டாம
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
It's not like I'll get any customers. It's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
Now, who else is behind on payment?
Huh? Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye. If only we
அவன் என்ன
made less
பார்க்கவே
noise.
இல்லையே. நம்ம அந்த இடத்துக்கு போனோம். bro அங்கே
Keijiro! It's
After him!
அந்த இடம்.
Too close! That's too close!
Come out, I can see you. Who are you? Why are you following me?
It's not like I'll get any customers. Seems like he's noticed us.
Keijiro! It's
After him!
திரும்பவும் ஆரம்பிக்கும். போறதுக்கு முன்னாடி
It's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little. Huh? Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago. Seems he
பண்ணக்கூடாது.
disappeared in a blink of an eye.
அப்புறமா
If only we made less noise.
Should I close early?
அவ்வளவுதான் போல.
Keijiro! It's him!
After him! Too close! That's too close!
Come out, I can see you. Who are you? Why are you following me?
Uh-oh! Seems like he's noticed us.
If you want to taste Mondstadt's great wines, then look no further than
அவங்க அங்கே நின்று கேட்கணுமா? இதான்
Keijiro!
மிஷன் மாறல. ஃபாலோ தானே.
Too close! That's too close!
ஆனியா.
It's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little. Huh? Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago.
போனதும் நம்ம போய் நிக்கணும்.
Keijiro! It's him!
After him!
Should I close
If only we made less noise.
It's not like I'll get any customers.
Sorry. I need to think about it. Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
Great wine! All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
ரிடர்ன் கேட்டுக்கிற பாருங்களேன்.
Now, who else is...
Too close! That's too close! You'll notice us. It's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little. It's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little. It's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little. It's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
What could he be doing at a place like this?
carried something over there, didn't it?
வாங்க பா.
Whoa, it's boring. Paimon thought he'd hidden a big pile of Mora here.
Let me take a look here. Ah, yes! This is what we're looking for. A clear and complete record of every single transaction.
Great! Well, now we have our hard evidence. Huh? You weren't gonna...
I need a little more time before I'm ready to face the head of the...
Huh. Poor Werner's a pretty awkward guy, huh?
Pokemon. Good. Story ஆரம்பிச்சு.
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses. And who are you? Another new member of the association?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about...
Huh? Is this true?
You've been swindling us!
Well, you see, the...
Let me take a look at the ledger.
ஓட மாட்டி விட்டோம்.
Well, would you look at that? Every payment the association has made is right here. So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explaining to do.
So you think you can use this against me, do you? It's quite obvious that I'm merely trying to earn...
Word has it that Samurai and the Commission place great importance on reputation and prestige. Though I'm sure Commission...
Huh? Is that a threat? Are you
No, not at all. I'm simply stating that it would be quite a pity.
Well, even if what you say is true...
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in your possession. Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation for the recent tax hike. And us merchants could finally have some more
Is that it?
Oh, do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden?
And not even an ounce of shit.
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had to ask my friends to help bail me.
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good deal here.
I'm sick of being pushed around like this. I won't let him off so easily.
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
Ah, Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion I heard just now?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue.
A helping hand? The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our
Oh, and you dare to utter the Commissioner's name. You outland. Seize the merchants. We will resolve this dispute back at headquarters.
Going in a bad direction.
Gentlemen, come now. Is there any need?
Who are you supposed to be? And why in my...
You never heard of the Fixer?
Here's my card.
Huh. You're from the Yashiro Commission.
Shh.
Huh. Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful the Yashiro Commission may be, you have no business meddling...
Of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young... lady of our clan some courtesy. You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun, would you?
That fan. The Shirasa... I don't need any trouble with her. Okay, let's forget all this. It'll give a...
But, Chief!
Enough! We're leaving.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My trip... no response, huh?
Thank you so much, Toma. But I'm sorry your relationship with the Kanjo Commission had...
Hey, I was joking. It's a small price to pay, and you're... if nothing else, I'm sure the tax collector... Shh, not here. Too many people listening. Let's... Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. They truly are. All right. Time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know? Straight to the point. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island.
You've been keeping your true identity. So, the Yashiro Commission. Guessing that.
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yash. I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role is to take care of the daughter of the clan, Kamisato Ayaka, also known as the Shirasagi Himigimi.
Seems like she must be super famous in Inazuma.
Oh, most definitely. She's graceful, dignified, and kind-hearted too. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother. I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same. You're asking the right questions. And to be honest, I don't want to keep you in the dark any. Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of a month tirelessly building up a network of relations.
Still pretty good going for just a month's work.
Well, maybe I have a slight knack for schmoozery. But the main thing was, I had to make sure Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world. So, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, that is, that you have what...
Change the tide of the times?
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, navigating powerful people, with your help, even the Vision Hunt decree... That's an unexpected development. Perhaps our sources were misleading. Yes, of course. I completely understand and as...
Toma sure didn't put up much of a fight.
Well... my work on... one more thing. This invitation letter is... Good luck with everything. See you soon.
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh? We should get going. Huh? What's up? Oh, right! Wait! So... did Toma forget that too? Oh, darn it! As soon as we get off Ritu, Paimon's going straight to Kamura Tea House to settle the score! Well, guess we should...
Stop there. Present your travel permits.
Sorry, but we really gotta get to Narukami Island. It's kinda urgent.
If you don't have a travel permit,
Traveler, you gotta think of something. How do we get out of Rito? Are you saying we should guess it can't hurt to try? Even if Paimon has a who knows? Maybe he's our biggest...
Halt! This is the Kanjo Commissioner's office.
We're here to see...
The Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be for...
Ah, wait.
Oh, Commissioner!
These two are honored guests from afar. No need to give them... Come on in. Let's see what we can do for you.
Huh. Did you get all that, mister?
My sincere apologies.
I am Hiragi Shinsuke, Kanjo Commissioner.
Nice to meet you, sir. So, the reason we wanted...
All right.
So what you're saying...
Absolutely. How many other people in the world have what it takes to knock the wind?
Exactly! Paimon thinks you make it...
And I hear you also foiled a Fatui plot in Liyue Harbor. Even beat one of their...
Whoa! You heard about that too? Yep. Something wrong?
No. I'm simply awestruck. Rito is greatly honored to have you visit us.
One other thing I heard about you is your great zeal for helping other people.
Oh, sure, no problem. Whatever you need, right?
Excellent. Well then, you must know the Genshin.
Yep, we've picked a few of those before.
Yes, bring me 300 Genshin.
Did Paimon hear that wrong?
Too much trouble, is it? Then how about this?
That sounds much more like it.
709 letters to be precise.
Hey, what gives? How come you don't have...
Terribly sorry. We're just a little short on people lately.
What sort of an explanation is that? Traveler, what are we going to do? Should we really help this guy?
That's the spirit. Don't keep me waiting too long now.
Halt, you two!
Huh? What did we do?
Miss Hiragi has a letter for you. She insists that you read.
A letter? Quick! Let Paimon see! So this means she wants you to secretly... But you didn't seem surprised at all by this. What's going on? Paimon knew something just didn't seem right about him. Let's ask her tonight and see...
You finally arrived. Allow me to introduce myself. This is technically the second time we have met.
Wow. She's the daughter of the Hiragi clan, all right.
No need to be so formal. I've long marveled at your accomplishment.
Is it Paimon or does something...
The reason why I wanted to secretly meet you here is... well, I feared that I might never have another opportunity.
Discuss what?
I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
Like father, like daughter. Couldn't you be more original?
No, you misunderstand me. Please, I was hoping that you could deliver a letter to Narukami Island in my stead. It is to be given to Kujo Kamachi of the Tenryou Commission. My father has always forbidden me from communicating with him. He knows that there are prospects for my marriage that would better serve him politically. There is no one who would dare defy my father's will on Rito, but you are out... Of course, in doing so, I will also do everything, and to be perfectly honest, as long as you remain in Inazuma, my father will have no...
Yeah, we figured as much. It was...
I secretly overheard a conversation between... They seem to be discussing how to keep you here on Rito. We don't have much time. Very well. I'll be waiting for you at the border. I'm counting on you to deliver my letter. Hold on, please. These goods are being sent to Watatsumi Island?
My lady, this is an unexpected honor. You are correct. These goods have been repeatedly requested by the Kanjo Commissioner. We must be certain that they reach Watatsumi Island intact.
Is there something wrong, Lady Hiragi?
No, as you were. My father simply has some concerns of the shipment's safety, and has ordered that myself and an additional qualified escort be—
My lady, you aren't suggesting that you intend to escort the shipment personally, are you? There's certainly no need for you to trouble yourself with such a matter. And as for this qualified escort...
Please, do not cause us any further delay. If memory serves me right, my father has already asserted—
Yes, of course, my lady. It's just that, well, we don't know who this—
Now, need I remind you of the penalty if anything were to happen to me en route? I'm sure you are all quite familiar with my father's Do you really presume that you can fully guarantee my safety?
Boy, Chisato can talk the talk.
Yes, my lady. Very well then. It's...
Shinojo, you can't really...
Well, the request is from Lady Hiragi herself. It is our duty to serve her in the utmost capacity.
Yes, but that's not the problem here.
Well then, if we're through here, I suggest we set off at once. Dawdling will only allow potential thieves more time to prepare, no?
Yes, my lady.
My lady, please stay back. We'll handle it.
Not as well as we'll handle it. You're seriously considering taking this job? The terms are ridiculous. I'll protect you.
That tingle?
No one escapes like that. My guiding stars.
That tingle freeze!
Not now.
I got careless. I got the wrong test subject. That tingle?
Monster sighted. Prepare to counterattack. Protect Lady Hiragi at all costs.
We'll take care of this. Stay with Chisato.
How's this? Boom!
Cheap tricks. You win. This cool.
Just this. Wind blade.
We can take refuge in the village up ahead. How are you faring, my lady?
I'm perfectly all right. You may stop here. The road... In my letter, I've requested Kamaji to grant you a special travel permit from the...
My lady?
So that's how it is. I had a feeling some...
No, Lady Hiragi would never hide anything from us. I'm sure of it.
I'm not afraid to say that...
The one you love?
Shinojo, did you honestly...
What? No, I was just clarifying, that's all. I would never in my wildest dreams,
You two needn't worry. Please, forget that this ever happened.
Yes, of course. As you...
But what will happen if your actions here are just...
Don't fret. My father has always been one to spoil me.
Huh. Paimon never suspect...
I wish you a safe journey.
Bye, Chisato!
Come now. Quit your staring and let's get moving. We've got goods to shift.
All right.
சொல்லுங்க சொல்லுங்க. இதுலயே மாத்தி கொடுத்துருவா. இதே 13. நிமிஷம்.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
சிம்மா என்ன இம்முட்டு நேரம் போயிட்டு அவன் தோமாவே அம்மன் ஏதோ ஒரு லெட்டர் கொடுக்க சொல்றான். चंद्रू मुझे दे उनका कैसे लिया इनके 5 minutes.
If you ever want to trade tac.
Hello, bro. இருக்கிறவனுக்கு மாதிரியே தான் ட்ரெஸ் தான் கொஞ்சம் டிஃப்ரெண்ட். திரும்ப வந்த வழிக்க போகும். எது சொன்னாலும் அவன் இஷ்டத்துக்கு ஏன் இல்ல ஏன் ப்ரோ என்னாச்சு? ஏன் பண்ணலாம், நீங்க பண்ண போறீங்களா? வரும் 1000 அதிகமாக தான் இருக்கீங்க. அதான் இருக்கும். கிரஞ்சி எனக்கு ஐடியாவே இல்லை எனக்கு. ஏன்னா அது எப்படியா இருந்தாலும் 50-50 தோத்துட்டா எல்லாமே எனக்கு அதான் ஏன் சேர்த்து வைக்கணும்னு பார்க்குறேன். இப்பயே நம்ம தோத்துட்டோம்னா கேரண்டி ஒன்று கன்ஃபார்ம் ஆகும். அடுத்த 50 ஃபஸ்ட்டு ஜெயிக்கலாம். அதான் தோக்குறோமோ ஜெயிக்கிறோமோ இதே போட்டுடலாமா எனக்கு கிடைக்கும்ன்ற கேரண்டி இல்லாம நான் அடுத்த பேனருக்கு வெயிட் பண்ணேன். அதுக்கு இன்னும் 5 நாள் தான். எமோ கேரக்டர் ஒரு நல்ல கேரக்டர் தான் வாண்டர். ஆனால் அவனுக்கு எல்லாமே ஈஸியாக கிடைக்கும். டென்ட்ரோ பக்கம் போய் அலைய தேவையில்ல. அலையத்தம் வந்து டென்ட்ரோ குழப்பமா இருக்குது. வாண்டரை மிஸ் பண்ணிடுவோமோன்னு பயம். வந்து ஃபஸ்ட்டு வந்தது வருஷம் அது இப்போதான் ரீரன் ஆயிருக்கு. திரும்ப வந்திருக்கு. அதுக்கு அடுத்தது வந்து ஒரு 3 மாதம் கழிச்சு வந்தது தான் அலைத்தம். அப்போ ஃபஸ்ட்டு அதே போல் இப்பயும் அதுக்கு அடுத்த மாதம் இப்போ இந்த பேனர் வருது. அதே போல் விடுறான். தான் டவுட். அப்போ வாண்டரை திரும்ப மிஸ் நோ சான்ஸ். இப்போ வாண்டருக்கு வந்து அவனே வந்து கொடுக்குறான். பாருசானு அந்த அதில் இருக்கிற டீம் அப்படி தான் அவன் செட் பண்ணியிருக்கான். பாருசான் வந்து நல்ல ஆம்பா அதை கூட வச்சுக்கலாம். பேக்கப் தரும் நல்லா வாண்டருக்கு. டீம் செட்டப் சொல்கிறேன். அதே போல் அலைத்தமுக்கும் வந்து ஜோங்லிலாம் தேவைப்படுமா. ஜோங்லி தான் நம்மகிட்ட இல்லை. அதான் விஷயம். அதே போல் அது எலக்ட்ரோ கூட தான் நல்லா இருக்கும். நான் என்னோடதை வச்சு போட்டு பார்த்தேன். கேட்டால் பெய்டோ மட்டும் தான் அலைத்தம் நல்லா இருக்கும். சப்போர்ட்டிவாக இருக்கும். வேறு எதுவும் இல்லை என்கிட்ட வச்சு பார்த்தா. ஷீல்டு லைலா இருக்குது. பெஸ்ட்டா அலைத்தம் பெஸ்ட் அண்டர் பெஸ்ட்டா?
We're finally on our own way again. I suppose it's time we find Toma. Now, where did he say he would meet us again? Oh, right! Kamori Tea House!
நான் ட்ரை பண்ணி பார்த்த வரைக்கும் வாண்டர் சூப்பர். போட்டலான்ற ஐடியாவில் தான் இருக்கு. சரி என்ன சொல்கிறேன், குழப்பத்தில் இருக்க. சப்போஸ் நான் போட்டேன்னா 100 கிடைக்கலனாலும் ஏதோ ஒன்று கிடைக்கும். நான் கிரைண்ட் அடிப்பேன். அடிச்சு அடுத்து ஃபரினாவுக்கு ட்ரை பண்ணுவேன். ஏன்னா தோத்துட்டா ஃபரினா தான் எடுப்பேன். ஐத்தம்லாம் எடுக்க முடியாது. ஃபரினாக்கு தான் டைம் இருக்கும். ஃபரினாவும் நல்ல கேரக்டர். ஆண்டர் கூட சூப்பராக அவனை அதை வச்சு இது பண்ணலாம். ஆண்டர் கூட கூட நல்லா பண்ணுவோம். இதே நான் அலைத்தமில் தோத்துட்டேன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க, அதுக்கப்புறம் நான் கிரைண்ட் அடித்து ஃபரினாவும் எடுக்க முடியாது. அதுக்கு அடுத்து வர பேனரில் தான் நாள் நோட்டம். இதுதான். ஆனால் இப்போ நான் கரண்ட்லி நான் இப்போ என்கிட்ட 76
I wonder when I'll be able to see him.
12 இருக்கு இன்டர்வைண்ட் மட்டும். ஷாப்ல இருந்து எனக்கு எவ்வளோ வரும்? 32 வருது. ஆல்ரெடி 32 பண்ணியிருக்கேன். இப்போ பண்ணோம்னா எனக்கு 64 ஸ்பின். அது இல்லாமல் எனக்கு 12 இருக்குது. 76. கரெக்டாக அந்த பிட்டியில் இருப்பேன். அதுவும் இல்லாமல் டெய்லி கமிஷன்ஸ் முடிச்சா எனக்கு டெய்லியும் 60 பிரம்மஜம் வரும். 100 80 90க்குள்ளே 80க்குள்ளே விழுந்துட்டா லக்கு, இல்லைன்னா கஷ்டம். ஸ்பின்னிங்கை போட்டுருவோம்மான்னு பார்க்குறேன். இருந்தாலும் நமக்கு கிடைக்க தான் போகுது. லக்கு இருந்தால் எனக்கு அதுக்குள்ளே கிடைக்கும்ல. நான் பார்க்க இது மட்டும் இல்லாமல் இன்னொன்று என்னன்னா, வளையத்தமுக்கு வந்து ஒரு நல்ல இது வேணும், வெப்பன் வேணும். இவனுக்கு வந்து வெறும் எலமெண்ட்டு தான் வெப்பன். அந்த புக்கு மாதிரி இருக்கிற இதில் எது வேணால் வச்சுக்கலாம். எது வேணாலும் இவனுக்கு அந்த மாதிரி ஐட்டம்ஸ் தான் அவனுக்கு. ஆனால் வெப்பனில் தான் மேட்ரே இருக்குது. அட்டாக்கு சொல்ல வந்தேன், நான் கேட்டேன். சரி போட்டுருவோம். எனக்கு ஆனால் ரொம்ப குழப்பமாக தான் இருக்கு. பட் நம்ம வந்து ஆனால் இதை பண்ணக்கூடாது. ஏன்னா எனக்கு ஏதோ சொல்ல வந்துட்டு லைவ்ல தானே இருக்கும். அப்புறமா பின்னாடி போய்ப்பேன். என்னையா சொன்னேன்? வெப்பனை பற்றி பேசிட்டு இருக்கும்போது என்ன சொன்னேன்? அதை பற்றி நாங்கள் பேசிட்டு இருக்கும்போது இப்போ காதில் சீரியஸாக உடலையா? இன்னொரு வாட்டி சுட்டிடியா? மண்டை குழம்புது. அதுவும் கூட இருக்கலாம். ரெடிதான் ரெடிதான்.
According to the letter, this should be...
Sorry, we don't serve the general public.
Wait! We're not the general public!
Well then, you must be a couple of wandering outlanders that snuck into the...
Are our clothes really so... what Paimon mean?
The Yashiro Commission's seal. In which case, welcome to the Komore Tea House, a safe haven...
Well, that sounds more like it. Well, now that we're here, where's... Paimon doesn't seem it.
Who forgot their promise? I was beginning to think you'd forgotten about me.
What? Is that dog talking to me?
Relax. No need to look so surprised. I take it this is the first time you've seen me in this form? Huh. So you didn't see anything like this when you were in Liyue Harbor?
Ah, now that you mention it, this does suddenly seem less out of the ordinary.
All right. I've had my fun.
Hey, you're this close to getting an up.
Well, I've had some time to kill, given that I've been waiting here for you for so long, as was the case in Rito. So I came up with this little fun greeting for when you arrived. But in all seriousness, I would like to apologize about that. It helped us determine whether or not to bring you before Miss Kamisato. Sorry, did I overdo it? My apologies. Let me just say this. Naturally, this is due to your... A long time ago, we had a friend who was much the same. But when the lightning struck... his light still burns all the more brightly. Yes, of course. But before that, there is...
Oh?
I would like you to come with...
மனசு அலைவாயுது. அலைத்தமா இல்லை குளோரினைடா அரினாவா எதுவாக இருந்தாலும் அதுக்கு முன்னாடி ஒரு ஸ்பின். அரினா நல்ல கேரக்டர். எதுவும் வச்சு அது சூப்பர் கேரக்டர். கேட்க முடியாது ஜி. என்னைக்கு எடுக்கிறீங்க அலை? 5ஆம் தேதி. ஓகே, 5க்கு அப்புறம் அது மாற போகிறது 18 20க்குள்ளே மாறிடும். 5 5 2 வாரம் இருக்கும். 24க்குள்ளே மாறிடும். 22க்குள்ளே மாறிடும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். நான் அப்போ தான் அடுத்த பேனருக்கு 5ஆம் தேதி இருக்க முடியும்.
Visions.
Visions? You mean all the visions that are collected from the Vision Hunt decree are put into this statue?
So you've already heard of the Vision Hunt decree. Before I try to explain, as for Inazuma, it's known as the Nation of Eternity. The Raiden Shogun is both the nation's most powerful ruler. The eternity in question is her endless and unchanging will to rule over Inazuma. As such, she relies on the Shogun wishes to keep Inazuma in stasis, allowing the stream of time to flow from one end to the other without disturbing it for all time.
Seems like every god has their own will.
Of course, this is my own limited understanding. As for the reason behind the recent Vision Hunt decree, perhaps the Shogun believes that visions grant people the power to change. And that her, whatever the case, the fact is that, and this statue of the omnipresent god can be seen as Inazuma's symbol of eternity.
But if that's the case, wouldn't you say that the Raiden Shogun is being, oh, I don't know, selfish?
And yet, I agree. The Vision Hunt decree is something that simply should not exist. And Miss Kamisato...
Huh? Hey, are you okay? You look like your mind is elsewhere.
Sound? What sound? I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, you touched the statue, and then...
Aspirations? Have you heard it before? That when a person's ambition reaches a certain strength, the gods look upon them with favor.
காடோட இதுவும் இருக்கு. ரெட்ரோ என்ட்ரோ கலர் இந்த
That is where vision. So if what you just, then the ambitions of these people are stronger than I imagined. All right, time for the next stop on our tour of Narukami Island, the Kamisato residence.
அதை பண்ணி காட்டுது கஷ்டம்
Lightning flash!
ஒரு ஸ்டோரி. கட்டு ஹாரி கேமிங் மெசேஜ் வந்து நீங்க அது டைம் இப்படி ஆகி போயிடுது. நம்ம டைம் இங்க மாத்திருங்க. கரண்ட் நிக்க நான் வந்து நீங்க போட்டு நான் படத்துக்கு போய் கேட்டாலும் தெரியல பி நல்லா இருக்கு. தெரியலையே இதுக்கு மேல யாருக்கிட்ட கேம் ஆயா எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு நல்லா இருக்குது இவன் இருக்கு தெரியலனாலும் இவன் தான் ஏதோ பார்த்துருப்பான் டாப் பண்ணிட்டு ஒரு விஷயம் போகல சரி அதை பார்த்ததால போயிருக்கோம் Yes. வேணுமா?
Take this! To the very...
கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டாங்க ஸ்னேக். நானே நான் வீட்டுக்கு பின்னாடி போனேன். தேர்ட்டி ஃபோர் 34G Cavalier. Ah. Ama aku. Aku dia. அதானே உண்மை கல்யாடா அதான் தெரியுமா கூப்பிட்டாங்க உருவாயிடுச்சு அந்த வேலை இருக்கும் Of course.
Suffocate!
Lightning flash! Okay.
You're open. Boom! I got careless.
Take this!
You're the fairy.
Lightning flash!
Suffocate! Fry! I got careless.
What's the...
CPU fan தானே PC தானே அதே ஃபேனா அதெல்லாம் பார்க்காதீங்க அப்படியே போட்டு உடக்கி எப்படியே ஒரு நல்லதா வெளியே இருந்து வாங்கி போடு கம்பெனி
I'm starting to lose count.
Yeah.
Take this!
Is this an answer from this world?
Lightning flash!
Hi, hi, Akka.
Take this!
The night is cold.
Back at ya! Tenacious!
Cold, line to command. My guiding stars.
I'm ready!
Not now.
Free!
Samurai மாதிரி
This one will be frozen in time.
Lightning flash!
I'm ready!
Cool it!
Here!
This isn't over! Cut down!
ஏன் என்னாச்சு? கரண்ட் வந்துருச்சு தூங்க. ம். சொல்லுங்க. செவன்ட்டி ஃபைவ்ல இருந்து சாஃப்ட் பியூட்டி ஸ்டார்ட் ஆயிடும். 90 வந்து ஹார்ட் பியூட்டி. என்னாச்சு சொல்லுங்க. அது எதுக்கோ? துர்கேஷ் இருக்காரா? 2 பேருமே இருக்காங்களா? 2 பேர்கிட்டயும் கேளுங்க, எதை எடுக்க போறீங்க? அடுத்த பேனரா இல்ல வாண்டர் எடுக்கலாமா? என்ன பண்ணலாம்? ஓ ரைட். கிட்ட இருக்கு நீங்க போ. எங்கே மூச்சு? என்கிட்ட இவ்வளோ ஸ்பின் இருக்கு. அப்பத்தஞ்சு இருக்கு. இப்போ இதுல 2 நாள் தான் இருக்கு.
lost my best friend to 23. She left her body and hovered above me. I saw no shadow, I looked around, searched every building and home that I found. I saw no shadow, but felt a glow. The warmth inside me, it kept me afloat. It felt like heaven had found my bones and gave me comfort when I feel alone. Now you're gone.